Hey, welcome back. Today I want to show you just a quick update on how the tracer is doing and how all the parts for the touring are coming together. It's been a beautiful day. I've been out riding just until now, as you can probably see by my helmet here. So I wanted to show you what I already have here. Some of it I can use already, some of it not. I'm still waiting for some parts. And I wanted to give you an update on the screen. So as you can probably see, it's pretty dirty because I've been using it. I've ridden now I think about 1,000 kilometers on it, and I'm liking it more and more. It's comfortable. Yes, it gets in the way of your view, but once you get past that, it's really comfortable, and the bike doesn't shake. Your head is stable. So I really like it more and more. I think they did a good job with the screen. I can feel the wind somewhere in my shoulders right on top, and it hits the top of the helmet, but not really a lot. So I really like it. So going on to the parts that I already have, this is something I talked about in the previous video when I was installing the screen. This is just a rubber profile that I will be using to protect this edge that is hitting the handguards. So I'll be putting that here. It will not look very nice, but it will protect, and that's my main goal. The other thing I wanted to show you is this earplugs that I got. These were recommended, I think, by Chase on Two Wheels, I think. And so I was using before these. I think these are very important for when you're riding long distance, because you will get tired and the noise makes a dent on your hearing. So I think it's very important. Before I was using this type, which is a kind of a foam ear protector. The problem with these ones is that you can only use them once, maybe 2 days if you want it, but there's a problem with the hygiene of that. So typically you use it for 1 day and then you throw it away. And the problem when you're riding for a long distance is that you have to carry a lot of these, and that's not very handy. And then sometimes you're putting fuel and you drop them, and then you need to go get another one which is on the baggage, and then suddenly you don't have enough for the whole trip, so it's a mess. And these ones I really like. They come in this nice aluminum case, but they look like this. I've wear them already twice, and I can say they're not blocking as much noise as the other ones, but they are reusable. And so you just get to where you're going and you wash them, and they're dry in 2 minutes, and then you can use them again, and that's really really handy. So I really like them. It's this No Noise brand. So I suggest if you're looking for something like this, just get these, because they come with this handy case. So that's that. And then I have this cruise control type of thing. I have this on my FJR because my FJR still doesn't have a cruise control. This thing, you just put it on the accelerator grip, and it kind of holds the accelerator grip in position. So when you're riding on a highway, it holds the throttle open, and it does so by clamping on the accelerator and then hitting against this brake lever, and it won't let the accelerator come back down. So you can see on my FJR video, when I go from the Netherlands to Portugal with the FJR, I'm using it extensively on that bike, and I liked it so much, I'm going to put it on this one as well. Now for the trip I'm planning in Scotland, I don't think I'll be using this a lot because I won't be riding a lot on highways, and that's where you use this because you can get tired. But I also ride a lot on highways here in the Netherlands, so it's pretty useful. Next thing I got was a new disc lock. I have one, and it's not a bad one, but this one is supposed to be one of the best, and it has an alarm. So if somebody touches the bike or moves this, it will sound a very loud alarm. And because I'll be riding in places I don't know, I don't think Scotland is particularly dangerous when it comes to stealing motorcycles, but still, it's a bit of a peace of mind. So I went ahead and I got this, and I'll be also testing it in the next few days. because I think you can never be safe, too safe. And I don't have an alarm on my bike, so this is really handy. This basically clamps on the disc brake. It clamps there, and it just stays, and the alarm gets turned on, and if somebody touches and it moves, it sounds off. But it's very strong, so you would have to saw it off to take it out if you don't have the key, and by doing that you will certainly trigger the alarm and raise some suspicions. So that's also something nice. And then most importantly, what I wanted to show you is I got a GPS. So I've been riding long distance using my phone as a navigation system, and the problem with that is it's not really waterproof. Some phones are, but you still need to have it plugged in for a long time, because the GPS navigation system or the feature on the phone uses a lot of battery. So you need to have it plugged all the time, and if it starts raining, then it's a problem. So I've been using the phone, but that's not really handy. It also lacks a lot of features that are handy for a motorcycle. And so I went ahead and I got this Garmin. It's not cheap, but it's supposed to be very good. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be installing it. I had told already that I was going to get that, so I had to think a little bit about the money. I mean, these things are pretty expensive, especially if you compare to other ones, like for the cars, which are maybe half the price and they do exactly the same functions. But you know, this is waterproof and it has a sunlight readability screen and things like that. So I think it's worth the investment. And I can use this one on two bikes, so I can use on the Tracer and on the FJR. So that's pretty cool. And together with this, one of the things that made me choose the Garmin over others, like the TomTom, for example, is this. Now, I really find this an interesting concept. You plug this on the valve of the tires of your wheels, and it will monitor the tire pressure, and it will connect with the navigation, and it will show you the pressure and warn you if the pressure is too low. So I got two of those, because you know a motorcycle has two wheels. So I'll be installing these together with the GPS, and this will give me a lot of peace of mind, and it will be cool. I will still bring my pressure gauge that I use to check the tire pressure, but this should do the trick. So the thing that I'm missing is a support for the GPS where I can install it on the bike. Now I have this RAM mount that you can see here that I use with the phone. It's attached to the handlebars, and then it has this extension and the X grip for the phone. I know that GPS can plug into one of these, so I just need to remove the X grip and attach the GPS to this one. But I also know that Yamaha has a special support that goes into these bolts for the MT-09 or FZ-09, how it's called in the US, and I think it will fit the Tracer as well. So I wanted to try that because it will keep the navigation system closer to the handlebars and farther from me, and I want more space for the tank bag and things like that. So I'm going to order that. I've already asked on the shop for them to order for me, and we'll see if it fits. And otherwise I will have to use this support system, which is not bad. It's just there's less space left for me. So really, that's it. That's the only updates I have. I've been riding a lot, and it's been great weather, so it's been fun. But I'll be doing videos on all of these when I have the GPS support. I still need to figure out how I'm going to connect it on to the battery. I've been watching some videos on YouTube on how to do it. So that's it for now. Please subscribe. I will keep you updated. I hope during the week I can install and use some of these things, and I'll do videos on all of that as usual. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.